Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Kahalim La Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashim Kaha Kodash, and double honors to the big brethren, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and to the rest of the brethren on down is teaching and preaching the truth of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, Shalom Bayatah Dawada, and to the Akim and Akwab that's out to repent, Shalom to you, Mashrakah. This Shahakarab coming at you with a quick one. And you see what it's about. You see what this say. Our blacks, meaning so-called black people, meaning it's referencing to Israelites. But are black people the result of the curse of Ham? Now, a curse wasn't put on Ham. See? And what is that dumb statement? Are black people the result of the curse of Ham? What? As if they Ham descendants, and we ain't the descendants of Ham. We come through Shem, from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. But they will say that Ham was melanated because of the curse that was put on him. That's what these dumb heathens will say. But I'm going to play this little thing too. But no, that's false. See? And the curse wasn't put on Ham. And the curse ain't had nothing to do with if you going to be melanated or not. It ain't had nothing to do with that. The curse that was put on Ham's son. See? And it wasn't that. It's listed in the scripture what the curse was. What the punishment was going to be. Because that's what a curse is. It's a punishment. You know, these people look at it as oh, the curses, it's curses. If somebody put a spell on you and turned you into a bird and you went flying away and shit. Stupid ass shit. No, a curse, it just means a punishment. See, but let me play this because I want to get into these scriptures real quick. Just a quick hit. But let's play this.
Black people the result of the curse of Ham? I want to say right off the bat, no. Absolutely not. But there's a reason why that question is asked, and that's because people misinterpret Genesis 9. After the flood, Noah and his 3 sons and their wives began to repopulate the earth. We're told that Noah was a man of the soil in Genesis 9. He planted a vineyard. From that vineyard, he made wine. With that wine, he became drunk, literally asleep in his tent, passed out drunk. We don't know the specifics of what happened, but what we know is that one of Noah's sons did something while he was asleep, shamed him in some way when Noah...
Now, what did he say? They don't know of the things that happen? Well, it's listed in the scriptures. It's listed in the scriptures what happened. See? It's listed in the scriptures what happened. You know, but I don't even want to hear no more of what he gonna say. Because I just want to get into these scriptures surrounding that. See? But let's get into it. Let's go to, let me see. Well, we can start at Genesis 9. Let's start there. Let's start at Genesis 9. But I'm going to read up some. Genesis 9 and, let me see here. I'll start at 18. Genesis 9 and 18. And the sons of Noah that went forth of the ark were Shem and Ham and Japheth. And Ham is the father of Canaan. And what did it say? And Ham was the father of Canaan. Now, what was the whole problem? Why did it specify who Ham was the father of Canaan? Now, who conceived Ham? Who conceived Canaan? Do you know? Do you think Ham wife, because it was who? Noah, Shem, Ham, Japheth, and their wives. Their father's wife, not their mother, but their father's wife, and their wives. 8 people. So did Ham wife conceive Canaan? The answer is no. The scriptures don't tell you that, but hey, that's the mystery. If you go in and you read, you should be able to, the Most High, hey, if he want to, he'll unlock the mystery to you to where you will understand. See, that's a mystery right there. That's why that Edomite said that, oh, we don't know the things about what, we don't know the things that happened surrounding that, of what happened exactly. It's a mystery. See, you should be able to read, study, and know and get it. It's plain. It's not hard and difficult. It's plain. Whether or not, if you go believe it or not, but it's plain. But let's continue. Genesis 9:18. And the sons of Noah that went forth of the ark were Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And Ham is the father of Canaan. These are the 3 sons of Noah, and of them was the whole earth overspread. And Noah began to be a husbandman, and he planted a vineyard, and he drank of the wine, and was drunken, and he was uncovered within his tent. And Ham, the father of Canaan, why is this study specifying Ham, the father of Canaan? This is the second time this is being reiterated again. Why? Why? That's a hint right there. Those being repeated the 2 times, it's a hint. It's letting you know, okay, Ham, the father of Canaan. But it ain't just simple as that. Saw the nakedness of his father and told his 2 brethren without. Now, what did it really mean? Did it actually really mean that he went in the tent and saw his father butt asshole naked? But let me finish reading, then I can come back and address this. Verse 23. And Shem and Japheth took a garment and laid it upon both of their shoulders, and went backward and covered their nakedness of their father. And their faces were backward, and they saw not their father's nakedness. And Noah awoke from his wine, and knew what his younger son had done unto him. And he said, Cursed be Canaan, a servant of servants shall he be unto his brethren. That's the curse right there. That's the punishment. See? That's the punishment. It ain't said nothing about no curse of Ham, although Canaan is a Hamite, but it says the curse of Canaan. He gonna curse Canaan, which is Hamites, but he said their ass is gonna be cursed. See? But let's go address that. Let's go back. Leviticus. Genesis 9:22. And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father, and told his 2 brethren without. Now, what was the nakedness that he saw of his father? What was that nakedness? Let's go to Leviticus 18th chapter. Leviticus 18 and verse, let me see. I'm going to start here, verse 7. Leviticus 18:7. The nakedness of thy father, or the nakedness of thy mother, shalt thou not uncover. She is thy mother. Thou shalt not uncover her nakedness. Verse 8. The nakedness of thy father's wife shalt thou not uncover. It is thy father's nakedness. Leviticus 20:18. And the man that lieth with his father's wife had uncovered his father's nakedness. Both of them shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. See, but what it says, how did he uncover his father's nakedness? All you got to do is go into your father's wife, and that will be you uncovering your father's nakedness. See, but let's go here. Deuteronomy 27 and 20. Deuteronomy 27 and 20. And who is this being spoken to? This is being spoken to us, the Israelites. But why is it being spoken to us? Because things that was done in the past, the Most High said, look, I don't want y'all doing these things, and I'm going to grab that. But Deuteronomy 27 and 20. It says what? Cursed be he that lieth with his father's wife, because he uncovereth his father's skirt, meaning his nakedness. And all the people shall say, Amen, meaning, let it be done. Meaning, let that punishment come upon that person for sleeping with his father's wife, for uncovering his father's nakedness, which is sleeping with his father's wife. See, and why was those things told to us? Let's go back. Let's go back to Leviticus. But let me grab this one. Deuteronomy 22 and verse 30. A man shall not take his father's wife, nor discover his father's skirt, meaning his father's nakedness. How would he do that? By going into his father's wife. See, but let's go back. Leviticus, the 18th chapter. And what did the Most High tell us? The title is Unlawful Marriages and Unlawful Lust. Verse 18, chapter 18, verse 1, Leviticus. And the Lord Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, I am the Lord Yahweh, your power. After the doing of the land of Egypt, where ye dwell, shall ye not do. And after the doing of the land of Canaan, whether I bring you, shall ye not do. Neither shall ye walk in their ordinances. Why? Because what was the act of Ham and them Canaanites? You already know, they do that shit to this day. The daughters are asleep with their fathers. The damn, the mothers sleep with their sons. And have children by them. And they'll do that with no problem. They don't think anything is wrong with it. See? But that act is something that should not be done. So, what did Ham do? What did Ham do? Ham went into his father's wife. And his father's wife is who conceived Canaan. See? But let's go and find out who these Canaanites is. Because he said what? Pertaining to that curse. Not the curse of Ham, but the curse of Canaan. Although them Hamites go get it too. But he said the curse of Canaan. But let's go to Genesis right quick. Genesis 10. And I'm gonna start at, matter of fact, I'm gonna start at 6 and jump down. Genesis 10 and 6. And the sons of Ham, Cush and Mizraim, and Put and Canaan. I'm jumping down to verse 15. Genesis 10 and 15. And Canaan begat Zidon. What? And Canaan begat Zidon, his firstborn, and Heth, and the Jebusite, and the Amorite, and the Girgasite, and the Hivite, and the Archite, and the Sinite, and the Arvadite, and the Zemarite, and the Hamathite. And afterward the families of the Canaanites were spread abroad. It's like it, the Canaanites spread abroad. And the border of the Canaanites was from Zidon until thou comest unto Gerar, unto Gaza, as thou goest unto Sodom, Gomorrah, and Admah, and Zeboim, even unto Lasha. These are the sons of Ham after their families, after their tongues, in their countries, and in their nations. But what did he say about Zidon? But what he said? He said, curse be Canaan. And who is Zidon? Zidon is Canaan. He's a Canaanite. The sons of Canaan. He's also a Canaanite. So what did he say? What was the punishment of them? What did he say? A servant of servants shall he be unto his brethren. And who is those brethren dealing with from Ham? Shem. And these Hamites is going to serve us, a Shemitic people, the Israelites. They going to serve us. See, but let's go into that real quick. Let's jump to it. Let's jump to that punishment that these damn Hamites, which these Canaanites, the Hamite ass is going to go. They going to go through. Let's jump to it. Let's go to Joel 3 and verse 3. And they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for a harlot and sold a girl for wine that they might drink. Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre, Hamites, which is Canaanites, and Zidon, which is what? Hamites, Canaanites, and all the coast of Palestine? Will ye render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head? Because ye have taken my silver and gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly and pleasant things. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, meaning Edomites, that ye might remove them far from their borders. Behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head, meaning what? They're going to be punished. This is going into that curse that the Most High put upon Canaan. He said, "Cursed be Canaan, a servant of servants shall he be unto his brethren." That's what this is going into. What it says, what? And I will sell your sons and your daughters. Who did he mention? He's talking about Hamites. Preferably them Canaanites. These people ain't going nowhere. They still walking around right now, doing all the abominable things they always done. And what it says, and I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabaeans, to a people far off, for Yahweh has spoken it. See? And that's the punishment. That's the curse of Canaan. But a servant of servants shall he be unto his brethren. And that's going to be fulfilled. See? And that's the punishment. Why? Because that was an unlawful betting right there. Matter of fact, let's grab that real quick. Let me grab that unlawful betting real quick. Let's grab that unlawful betting. Wisdom of Solomon. Wisdom of Solomon 4. Let me see. 4 and 6. Yep. Wisdom of Solomon 4 and verse 6. Straight to the point. For children begotten of unlawful beds are witnesses of wickedness against their parents in their trial. And what it says, for children begotten, meaning born of unlawful beds, are what? Are a witness of wickedness against their parents in their trial. And what is an unlawful betting? A man going into another man's wife and she conceiving children by that man that wasn't her husband. That is an unlawful betting right there. See? That's the same thing. And the Most High, if he see fit, he can punish the child that's born. Matter of fact, let's grab that. Let's go to 2 Samuel. Right quick. 11th chapter. 2 Samuel 11. And I'm going to start at verse 1. And it came to pass, after the year was expired, at the time when kings go forth to battle, that David sent Joab and his servants with him, and all Israel, and they destroyed the children of Ammon, and besieged Rabbah, but David tarried still at Jerusalem. And it came to pass, in an eventide, that David arose from off his bed, and walked upon the roof of the king's house. And from the roof he saw a woman washing herself, and the woman was very beautiful to look upon. And David sent and inquired after the woman. And one said, is not this Bathsheba, the daughter of Eliam, the wife of Uriah the Hittite? And David sent messengers, and took her, and she came in unto him, and he lay with her, for she was purified from her uncleanness, and she returned unto her house. And the woman conceived, and sent and told David and said, I am with child. See, and that's what you call an unlawful bedding right there. See, and what did the Most High do to that child? He showed mercy to David. He didn't kill him. He showed David mercy. But who did he punish? Who did the Most High punish? He punished the child. See what it says? 2 Samuel 12, and I'm gonna start at 14. Matter of fact, I started 13. And David said unto Nathan, I have sinned against the Lord. And Nathan said unto David, the Lord also hath put away thy sin. Thou shalt not die. How about? Because by this deed thou hast given great occasion to the enemies of the Lord to blaspheme. The child also that is born unto thee shall surely die. See? So the Most High said, what? I'm going to punish that child. See? And the Most High can punish the child however he see fit according to that unlawful bed process. See? So in this case, the Most High said, look, I'm going to kill that child. Let's continue reading. Verse 15, 2 Samuel 12 and 15. And Nathan departed unto his house, and the Lord struck the child that Uriah's wife bore unto David, and it was very sick. And what did he say? Verse 19, I'm going to jump down. But when David saw that his servants whispered, David perceived that the child was dead. Therefore, David said unto his servants, is the child dead? And they said, he is dead. Who killed him? The Most High. The Most High exacted judgment on that child for that unlawful bedding. See, so when he said, when you go back to Noah and he said, curse be Canaan, why? Because that child was conceived in an unlawful bedding. And the Most High can punish you how he see fit. If he say, look, I want your ass, you gonna be a servant of service unto those that's after your brethren. That's it. If the Most High say, hey, I want you to be born blind, you gonna be born blind. If I want you to be born limbless, you gonna be born limbless. If I want you to be born and I'm gonna kill you, hey, the Most High can exact judgment how he see fit. See? So that's pertaining to that Canaan when it says Ham is the father of Canaan. Canaan was conceived in an unlawful bedding. That's what that is. And I'm going to end it off. All praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shabbat Shem Kahakudash. Shalom Yasharala. Wa Abad Babal. Shalom.